Edinburgh is a beautiful city, but there are a few common mistakes visitors make that can really affect their trip. In this video, we'll share 10 mistakes to avoid so you can enjoy your time here like a local. And if you want a bit of extra help planning your trip, I also offer a personalized itinerary service. I'll put together a custom plan for your time in Edinburgh so you don't waste hours figuring out all yourself. You can find out more in the description below. Now, let's get into it. A lot of people stick to the Royal Mile and miss all the little side streets and encloses. In case you're wondering, a close is a narrow alleyway that usually opens up into hidden courtyards, gardens, or stairways, and they're some of the most atmospheric parts of the city. Some really good ones to check out are Lady Stairs Close, which takes you to the Writers' Museum, Advocates Close, which has one of the best framed views of the Scott Monument in Newtown, and Dunbar's Close Garden, a 17th century style garden that feels like a secret escape from the bustle of the Royal Mile. Exploring these closes is one of the best ways to get a feel for Edinburgh's character. Edinburgh can be expensive, but there are lots of great free things to do if you know where to look. Museums and galleries like the National Museum of Scotland or the Scottish National Gallery are completely free, and the city has beautiful parks and gardens too. Princess Street Gardens or the Meadows are perfect for a stroll. You can also explore a lot of the city on foot, like checking out the Water of Leith walkway or the neighborhood of Stockbridge, without spending a penny. If you'd like more ideas, be sure to check out the accompanying blog post, which we've linked in the description below. One of the best things about Edinburgh is the views, and while spots like Calton Hill and Arthur's Seat are popular, there are also quieter places with amazing perspectives of the city. For example, the steps of the Vennel give you a framed view of the castle, and Blackford Hill offers a sweeping panorama without the crowds. Scottish weather can change in an instant. You can have sun, rain, and wind all in an hour, so come prepared. Layers are your best friend, and a waterproof jacket will make a big difference if the rain suddenly hits. The city streets are full of cobblestones and uneven surfaces, and there are plenty of hills to tackle too. If you try to explore in flimsy sandals or heels, you'll be wishing you'd worn something sturdier. Comfortable walking shoes with good grip are a must. They'll make getting around so much easier. Edinburgh is built on 7 hills, which means some steep climbs are hard to avoid. Even just walking from Princess Street up to the Royal Mile can feel like a workout. A great tip is to start at the castle and walk downhill along the Royal Mile. Or if you really don't want to or can't walk uphill, ask a taxi to drop you as close as possible to the castle so you can enjoy the downhill stroll instead. Places to stay fill up quickly here, especially during the summer festivals and around Christmas and New Year. If you wait too long to book, many of the better, more central places will already be gone, and prices will be much higher. As a rough guideline, try to book 2 to 3 months in advance for regular times, and if you're visiting in those extra busy times I mentioned, aim even earlier if you can. Edinburgh hosts some world-famous events like the Fringe Festival in August, Hogmanay at New Year, and the Christmas markets. If you don't check your calendar, you could either miss something amazing or find yourself in the middle of huge crowds. Planning ahead and around seasonal events can make your trip much smoother. We've listed out the main annual events in our accompanying blog post to help you plan, so be sure to check that out. Buses and trams are an easy way to get around Edinburgh, but the routes can be confusing if you're new to the city. Download the Bus and Tram app, which gives you real-time updates and the quickest route, saving you a lot of guesswork. And finally, don't get caught mispronouncing the city's name. It's not Edinburgh, and it's not Edinburgh. The correct pronunciation is Edinburgh. Roll your R and you've got it. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference. So those are 10 common tourist mistakes to avoid in Edinburgh. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to check out our accompanying blog post for further details, which you'll also find in the description below. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.